Welcome back to Unscripted. I am your host, Hara, or Hara for short. And today I have the lovely Miss Maggie Cooper with me. Welcome.
Thank you.
And thank you for being with me today. Miss Maggie is an educator. That's something I learned today. A licensed funeral director and embalmer, entrepreneur, and community advocate from Mullins, South Carolina. And she currently resides in Florence. With over 11 years of experience as a middle school teacher, she is passionate about educating and empowering others. Maggie earned her undergraduate degree from USC and completed graduate studies at Coastal Carolina. Whoop, whoop. She proudly serves families as a licensed funeral director and embalmer with Larry Smith and Cooper Funeral Home and Green Cooper Gaskins Funeral Home, continuing her family's legacy of compassionate service. She is the founder of the Are You Prepared initiative, which educates families about legacy planning and end-of-life preparedness, and the owner of Southern Divine Event Planning, where she designs meaningful celebrations and events. A woman of strong faith and a proud mother of daughters, Maggie is committed to serving families, honoring legacy, and strengthening her community. Say I do a whole lot without saying I do a whole lot.
It sounds like a lot, right?
Girl, how do you do it? How do you do it? Because you got a lot of pivots in here. We go from educator to funeral director and embalmer and then event planning.
Right.
Which one did you start out with first?
Education.
Education.
Yeah, education.
Okay.
Yeah, where I actually work, yeah, to be education.
And did you always want to be a teacher or?
No, honestly, I did not. My mama called me one day and she said, you ever thought about being a teacher? You know, you get the holidays off, you get all these incentives. I said, you know what, I never did because I went to school, my undergrad's in psychology, and I wanted to be a child psychologist.
Okay.
That didn't work out well. So I just decided to go to Coastal Carolina to get my MAT in teaching.
Okay.
And that's how I got there, and I loved it. I enjoyed it.
And so your family have always been in the funeral
Yes, ma'am.
aspect.
Yeah.
How
My
long
dad
has your family been?
Oh, let's see. My dad is 80 plus. He like to say he's been doing it since he's 12.
Oh,
since he's been 12.
Wow. So
but
y'all have
let's say he brought the funeral home maybe a year before I was born. So I don't want to tell my age, but it's been a long time.
Yeah, we can hold off on
I don't mind. It's been about 45 years. He probably.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
so you did that,
years.
And then event planning.
Event planning. I just had a passion. I just like decorating. My mom was a creative person.
Okay.
So she used to do a lot of arts and crafts. I had my first child, and I threw her birthday party, and it was just something I enjoyed doing. It was up from there.
Now, I feel like I haven't seen you post anything about your event planning in a while.
I took a break.
Okay.
I took a break. After I had the baby, I took a break from that. So I went through this, I guess, a midlife crisis of event planning. So everything I had, and I just took a break. But I'm starting back. I'm getting back into it.
Hopping back into it.
Yeah, hopping back into it slowly. I don't want to do it full time.
I'm glad you brought up taking the break part and the midlife crisis part because me and the mayor, we spoke about how sometimes we just have the I don't know. I don't want to do what I've been doing, but I don't know what I want to do next type ordeal.
That's true.
And so I think as women, we label it as a midlife crisis, but it appears to happen at any time.
That's true. Because I woke up one day and I said, I don't want to teach anymore. Well, like I said, I had the baby. And I said, I don't want to teach anymore. Nothing against teaching. Teaching is an awesome job. I just didn't want to teach anymore. Yeah. I didn't want to do events anymore. I didn't want to do anything. So I just stopped everything. But I think it was good because it allowed me to jump into the funeral service.
And so now it's where you...
Yeah, I think that's my passion. And I didn't know it.
Okay, that's real. So my first question that I usually ask my guests is, what does it mean to be a woman?
Oh, I don't know.
What does it mean?
Oh man, you definitely wear a lot of hats. It's not easy. I don't know how to answer that question.
What do you enjoy about being a woman?
I'm gonna say the challenges.
The challenges?
Yeah, because you have a lot that you have to, you have to take care of the kids, and then you got your own mental stuff going on, and you got to work.
Yeah.
And I just like getting through those challenges, being able to tackle each one. Because I don't have a plan.
Yeah.
I don't.
No plan.
I wake up. I might get the kids' clothes ready the night before, and I might not. But I just wake up and we just be on go.
But they gonna have clothes on, right?
And I figure it out throughout the day. So I definitely like the challenges of it. But
What's your least enjoyable part of being a woman?
That was gonna sound contradicting. That we gotta, and I tell people this all the time, it's like we got to take everything, but we still gotta be okay. We still gotta smile. We gotta still keep moving because you got kids. You gotta. They looking at you, so you have to keep going no matter what.
Yeah, the side effect of those challenges.
Yeah, you get sick. You can't be sick. You gotta keep moving.
Come on.
You got to still take care of home. Still got to take care of your kids. So that's what I dislike about it.
So with you, from kid, like educator, to event planning, to funeral directing, that's dealing with a great deal of multiple energies all the time.
It is.
Then, you have your children and your household that, energies you have to manage. What are some things you do to kind of like ground yourself or like make sure you're taking care of you throughout the challenges, the multiple hats and all of that?
Well, I love vacations. I don't mind saying no. I definitely take time for myself. I never had a problem with that. I take time for myself.
Yeah. Vacations
praying.
is big.
I gotta pray.
Pray.
I talk to my friends for my mental health. I know I'm probably gonna see somebody, but I definitely do late night calls.
Okay. Talking about late night calls.
Yeah, I do late night calls. But it's you gotta have a village of people to talk to.
Right.
Yeah.
For sure. I think that one of the misconceptions that I had watching my mom, my aunts, my grandma is just the idea that they're navigating all of this by themselves. Mm-hmm. And so I remember asking my mom, like, how did you do this with 4 kids? Like, I only have 2, and then I have help, and then I got grandparents and aunties and uncles, everybody that's right here that's like, tell me what to do. And I'm sitting here like, I feel like I'm not supposed to need y'all. My mom was like, oh, yeah, you do.
Yeah, you definitely can't do it by yourself.
So the village aspect, I feel like as women is something that, we don't talk about as often because it's something that we have just kind of like, a lot of us don't have a village.
That's true.
But majority of us who do, it's kind of like it's difficult for us for the light bulb to come on about what aspects of our villages and how we can use what when we need it. And being able to say like, hey, I need help today.
Right.
Like half of our parents are retired and I'm still like busting out of here because I got to get to the car line. My mom was like, why you just didn't call your daddy, tell your daddy to go pick them children up from school?
Right.
Like, why you, like, he's going to sit there anyway.
Yeah,
Might as well call. But
too.
it's just that instinct of, no, I got it. Like, those my kids. I got it. So the fact that you said, having a village, I take time for myself. That's something that I'm still learning to do on my break right now. That's something that I'm like cultivating what it looked like to say no. Because I'd be like, well, let me see if I can work something out. And my husband be looking at me.
No.
You said.
And sometimes it's just not. No, it's just I don't have time. I just can't.
I just
and
cannot.
You're not supposed to say you can't, but some things you just can't fit into your schedule. And then you ran down.
Real bad.
Yeah.
Now I have no choice but to take a break, huh? Because I have nothing left to give.
That's right.
I'm giving it all away.
You don't want to get there.
Yep.
Take a break.
And working in the funeral, aspect or what sector do y'all call it? I said it, I don't want to keep saying
Just
the funeral
industry.
The funeral industry. It's like you're surrounded by grief all the time.
Yeah.
Or people who's hurting. And that to me, I'm like, oh God, I don't know if I could do that. But as a nurse, I dealt with it on the other side, especially working during COVID. And that was one of the reasons why I felt like, I can't go back to the bedside.
Yeah, I wouldn't have made it during COVID.
I would have lost my job. Yeah, I'm going to holler at y'all boys. I'm going to get on up out of here. But for you, it's kind of like, for us, rather in healthcare, it's like we sign up to help people with the hopes that we're saving people or people are getting better.
Right.
Versus with you all, it's like, okay, this is the only thing left we got to do. So how do you navigate that space and not allow it to kind of like overtake you?
Well, I grew up, like I said, I grew up in the funeral home, so I'm not, I don't want to sound insensitive. Well, I'm just saying it doesn't bother me per se, but you said something, what did you said something that triggered me and I forgot what I was going to say.
Let's retry it.
What did you say? I can't remember, but it's a service, and it's and as you was telling me the things that I did serve, school and the event planning, all of it is service, and it's you said it's the last thing you could do for somebody, and that gives you inspiration because this is the last time. This is the last time they're gonna see their loved one, so you want to make sure everything is perfect. Yeah. So that gives you that push. I can see that
being a driving force too. Now that you said that,
this is their last show, their last rodeo. This the last time you're gonna see them. So it's important that you give it your best.
I can see that. I can see that now because I was like, all the time I'll be walking around. I would need a therapist like every day.
You have to take. I mean, it is sad grieving, but you have to kind of when you're working in that, you have to kind of remove yourself from that to a certain extent because you're still doing a job, but that's what you replace it with. Like this is the last thing I can give to them. This is the last thing, that you can do for their loved ones. So that it's definitely a motivation. And I haven't, I just recently got back into funeral service, but I'm really into it now. And that's why I say it's my new passion because it's the last. That's the last thing you can do.
And so what are some of the things that you see, like especially for our community, that serves as like a challenge for families during that time? Like, you lost your loved one, like we have to go through these arrangements. What are some of the things that you're like, I wish that I could have told them how to prepare for this, whether that's financially or physically? Some people just don't have things together that you see that will make their process smoother. Not easier. I don't think anything would make it easier, but just a little bit smoother of a process.
Yeah, being prepared. You have to. You can pre-plan. Go ahead and plan. My grandma had her funeral planned out to her wig and her dress. Like, but people have that. You have to plan to have it together. That makes it easier for your loved ones because you can go in. I had a person that I know that passed, and they had everything planned out. All their family member had to do was come in and just sign the paperwork. You don't have to worry about anything.
And so when you
down to your casket spray, just have it all planned out.
So people literally like pay ahead of time for their services and pick out their casket and all that.
Casket, their clothes. You can go ahead and write your obituary up. My mom got her obituary picture ready. And I know a lot of people don't like to talk about it, but it's just imagine, your family grieving.
Like, I don't know if I'm that
ready
already.
Yeah, when your family come in and they grieving, they don't have to go through all that. It's already done,
And so do y'all typically, so if someone wanted that, they would like come in and say, hey, I'm just going to start pre-planning, and they literally get to go through all those steps.
Yeah, plan it all.
Ooh, people. See, I ain't that grown yet. I'm going to tell you. I ain't that grown yet. I'm about to have a mental breakdown now. Think about, Lord, what do you think
about it? People, people die young now.
For sure.
Yeah, die young. So it's something definitely to be prepared and get an insurance policy. Have your have your stuff together. I did not
realize how expensive funerals were. I didn't know how expensive caskets were.
Yeah.
I didn't know how fancy caskets could get.
I know, right?
So they take you in that room, honey, and they like, what's your budget?
It's like shopping for a car.
I'm like, all of these don't cost the same, like, no, you can get your interior, this one, what's that, velvet? Like, wait a minute. Until I had to bury my grandparents, and I was just like, oh, this a lot.
Yeah, this is a lot. And that's why it's good that she already had it planned out.
Yeah, having it planned out. And I don't know why, like, your loved ones aren't going to be here forever, but you also kind of like don't have the timer either.
Right. Yeah.
But I think if they had their things, like the only thing she told us was what funeral home to take her to.
Right. Yeah.
And don't spend all that money putting me in the ground.
So
That was her only
answer. Don't spend a lot of money.
Don't spend all that money putting me in the ground.
And that's
but,
understandable.
You know, and I'm like, yeah, but I also know the kind of woman she is. And so me and my mama like, we can't put mama just in anything.
I know, right? And that's how.
All my cousins be like, yeah, what's the next one up? 7,000. No. Take it back down.
A little bit.
Take it back down. Take it back down. Because we are buying cars at this point.
yeah.
So pre-planning ahead of time is big. And then you have an event coming up. What's the date on that?
It's called Are You Prepared?
Are You Prepared?
Are You Prepared?
Listen, this is important for real.
Yes.
For this interview. Are You Prepared? What date is it?
March 28th from 9:30 to 12 o'clock.
Okay.
9:30 a.m. to 12 noon.
And it's in
Mullen, South Carolina.
South Carolina.
At Mount Carmel Missionary Baptist Church.
Okay. What are y'all going to be discussing? What all are we going to be discussing?
I'm going to have a funeral director there. He's going to talk about funeral pre-planning. I'm going to have an insurance policy. Well, not insurance policy, but the lady that does insurance, she's going to be there. We're going to talk about estate planning, wills and trusts, spiritual preparedness. I have a pastor coming. He's going to talk about just preparing yourself spiritually to plan and also to deal with, what is it called, anticipatory death? I might have said it wrong, but he's going to touch on that as well, on how to deal with that. And also talk about financial preparedness, not just for death, but just for
life,
living. Yeah.
And that's big. A lot of us can't necessarily get to the aspect of planning for death because we still trying to get today.
Right.
You know what I'm
and
saying? Like, you want me to think hopefully years and years down the road, but right now I don't have a strategy or the tools or the resources to learn how I can financially come up right now.
That's true.
And I didn't realize a lot of people, generations and generations before us, these big family names, I'm like, how are they buying these companies and all of this? And they like, oh, well, we had an insurance policy and we borrowed against the policy. And I was like, that's
what they do.
That's the way to run them up.
That's exactly what they
Y'all
do.
say it's mine, let me get it. I'll give it back to you in a minute. But if you can pull money from your policy to do a business, scale your business, and then, like, that was insane.
I met this guy, and I'm not deeply educated with insurance, but I met this guy, and he was telling me how, all his kids had policies at a young age, not necessarily for death, but once they get to a certain age,
18,
they can cash out their policy. This is their startup money. This is their startup money for life.
Gerber Life.
Yeah.
My grandma used to call to the house all the time. It's a mail being sent to your house. It's from Gerber Life. Make sure that's your policy. Don't throw it away. But and it's like that's a strategy. That's
a strategy
that she learned, and it was like, hey, it's 4 of y'all. I don't care if it's but $10,000. When you turn 18, $10,000. I mean,
it's good starter money.
That's a good starter money.
Yeah.
Or whenever you do start a business, hey, I didn't use my starter money, but I used it for this.
Right.
Or I went to college. This is how I paid for my living conditions during that time frame. So I'm grateful that you're doing that and hosting that workshop, because a lot of our community just does not have that knowledge, does not have that connection.
And I want them to have that.
For sure. Yeah. I genuinely feel like this is stuff that we should learn about in school.
We should.
I mean, Pythagorean theorem, maybe somebody uses it every day. Maybe ChatGPT uses it. Maybe they use it for AI. I don't know.
They're not going to teach us that.
But I haven't used it once. But this is something that we are we know we're going to use at some point. So I don't know how, and maybe the educator and you can put together a curriculum and take it to O'Malley and the boys.
Look, I have plans for it. I'm working on it. I definitely want to make it a thing. So
yes, because we need that. We definitely need that. So thank you for sharing that and doing. Problem. I'm glad, that the Lord blessed people with certain gifts. And I thank you, Jesus, for putting them in my circle, because
I know, right? Well, your circle is important.
Okay, that's the best part about it. I think you just posted that on Facebook about your circle and your village and how important it is to know who you got around you and who you can pull on for certain things.
That's true.
Because with this, I know somebody that knows something about it.
Right.
I can't tell you the first camera, microphone, light, but I'm going to call Will.
Oh, yeah. Hey. Listen, he got me all hooked up with all kind of stuff. I say, look, I need to do this. What I need?
I'm certain I'm responsible for like this part of the gray part on his beard, this side over here. Like that's my stressor right there. But we grateful for the circle, grateful for the village. Because like, you know, people saying it now on social media, it's not just children who need villages, but we need
adults too. Yeah,
absolutely. More, I feel like more than kids sometimes, because it's parts of your village that help you in rendering or raising your children. So
yeah, definitely.
I thank you for that navigation in that aspect. So y'all, March 28th.
March 28th.
Mount Carmel.
Mount Carmel Missionary Baptist
Church.
Mullins, South Carolina.
Mullins, South Carolina.
The great Mullins.
The great Mullins. Say it with your chest. Okay. Come down and learn, and not just for you, but for the people connected to you, because you may very well become that person in the village.
Mm-hmm.
And then to close us out, I always ask for words of encouragement or tips or insight that you would offer to women who may feel like they're in that stuck space. Like you said, I took a break. It's not necessarily like I just decided I don't want to do that and I'm taking a break. How did you get to that point to being okay with taking a break? And then what do you recommend, or how would you encourage women to navigate that space where, hey, you can take a break and embrace the break versus feeling like I gotta be doing something, because I suffer with that. Thank you.
That was a loaded question. What was the question again?
So how did you get to the point where you decided to take a break?
Okay.
We'll start with that first.
Well, like I said, and I just said it about 5 times, but I'm gonna say it again. That when I was pregnant, I just couldn't. I don't know if it was a hormonal thing, but I just.
So you physically just could not. Okay.
They was laughing at me at work. I couldn't make it. I said, you know what? I'm just gonna stop.
Yeah.
And then I'm such an easy laid back person. A lot of people say I'm nonchalant. So it just didn't take much for me. I'm not. I didn't come from. I'm just saying life been easy for me. So,
come on.
And not to say it in a bad way,
been
but
in
you
my
know.
soft life era. What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, but that comes with my daddy planning and doing what he's supposed to do ahead of me. But everybody doesn't have.
Run that back. Pause that. Come on, because the people might have missed it. Said it real fast. Might have slid past there. I've been there because your parents planned. Your dad took care of things. Your mom knew how to. Okay, he taking care of that. I'm taking care of this.
Right. Yeah.
Handle your business, people.
And everybody can't, and that's why I say it's hard. I don't know how to give advice on that because I kind of got it easy.
That's
so
okay.
It wasn't a struggle for me. I asked my dad, I said, I'm going to take a year off. I need you to help me out.
Yeah.
And even though he said I'm draining him, but it's okay. I told him, you set this up, so we're going to roll with it.
For this very moment.
But you just have to take a break. You can't do everything. You're going to run. And then if you know good, you're not going to be good for anybody else. Like you can't function.
Yeah. In the negative.
Yeah. You can't be your best for other people if you're not your best.
For yourself.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And then do you ever feel the need to like, okay, I got to do something. Or are you just like, whenever the time comes for me to do something, I'm going to do it. But
whenever the time comes, I just go do it.
How did I know? How did I guess that? Whenever the time comes, but honey, I'm not rushing to get back in the swing of anything.
I used maybe when I was younger, but now it's just, I'm just rolling. Like I said, I just wake up and however the day goes. I have, plans, appointments and stuff. But other than that, I'm just not. If it don't get done, it just don't get done. You have to wait till tomorrow. And I probably learned that with teaching, because you teach and you want to, you bring it home. Mm-hmm. And I went to a professional development once, and this lady said, I don't take anything home. And after that, if you don't get done that day, That's it. You got to separate that time. You got work time, you got home time, and then whatever else time.
As an entrepreneur, you're easily to separate it as well.
Yeah. Yes. Now, the only thing was the events, and that's probably why I fell back on it. That's real consuming.
Yeah, because people hit you up all time
of night, and then it's just a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Setting up, breaking down, planning, it's a lot. It's a lot. I was out of everything I do, that's probably the most stressor for me.
Yeah, because you got to make sure that you're doing inventory management to make sure you had all that stuff.
Yeah, and I wasn't good with that. That's why I fell short at.
And see, I'm a systems person. I'm like,
But now I know.
Yeah, I'm a systems person, so I'm like, wait, now how many? Before we unpack all them tablecloths, how many in that box? Let's go. We gotta make sure we
See,
put that
yeah,
on the spreadsheet.
I was all over the place, and that comes from me not planning well. But yeah, that was probably the biggest stressor for me. So I'm real, maybe 2 or 3 events a year, and that's it.
Yeah. What's your favorite events to do?
Kid parties.
Kid parties. Where it all started.
Yep. And they're more detailed. It's more detailed.
You think it's more detailed than like a wedding?
Yeah, it is. Cause see, the wedding you have a lot of guests, you have a lot of tables, so everything's spread out.
Right.
So you don't see, you
miss the little stuff.
But when you got an event with 50 people, you're gonna notice every little small thing. You're gonna see all details are more important. You would think so with weddings, but it's the smaller events.
Yeah, and it's not like you're going to do a lot of diverse things.
Right.
So it's like I might have a large centerpiece here with these flowers, but I'm going to take some of these flower blends right here and just put them on each table.
Yeah, exactly.
Respect. I can understand that.
And then with kids' party, they're more customized. So, you got...
Yeah. I haven't reached that level yet.
You're usually doing some type of character.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Like at this point, my kids just love cookouts, and I love that for me.
Yeah.
And now they getting into the travel spot, and I love that for me too.
Yeah, no, that's what.
I'm like, we ain't never have to worry about 57 chilling coming and 57 gift bags. Baby, go over there and get you some of that watermelon.
I know, right? Go get in the pool.
Yeah, so I'm not going to do all them gift bags. No.
Yeah, I understand. I get it.
Well, I thank you for taking time out of your day
and
being with me today. Thank you for asking me. And dropping the jewels and the gems. And whenever you get it packaged, that little bit of Maggie, just that little bit of soft life era, put it in a little tablet. I'll take it.
I'll give it to you. That might be too soft.
Give me that little bit of, I'll take that. Y'all, I'll let y'all know when it's ready. We're going to package it up real nice. That'll be some more inventory for the
I know, right? That's funny.
But until next time, make sure you get with Maggie Cooper. Maggie, how can they sign up for the event on the 28th?
Oh, that's a good question. You have to go to my Facebook page, Maggie Beth Cooper.
Another something to be hitting her up about. I'll create a link for after this.
Yeah, create a link. I have we have an Eventbrite. Okay. I do have an Eventbrite. Okay, Are You Prepared?
Go on Eventbrite, Are You Prepared? Or reach out to Maggie Cooper about her event to get your stuff together. Thank y'all for kicking it with us today. And until next time, take it easy.